welcome back. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been busy with other works that I couldn't show you really. It was for a company that don't think they would appreciate me showing you the logic that I was designing for them. But anyway, we're going to talk about modules. I have a module that sometimes I use, and it works fine on 4.8 or below, but won't work on 4.9, 4.10 or 4.11 because of the signing situation of the module. And I'm going to show you how we can actually change that so we can get that module to work on 4.10, because I'm using a Mac 36 for another job that I'm doing, so we can change it with that. So first of all, let's go. You can see this palette error there. I've put this software into the palette and I've tried to load 4.10 and it's giving me this error loading palette biz software. So let's just click on OK to that and go into the platform using 4.10, and we'll see what's happening with the station. Application director, so that's running the Harley Street job, which is what I'm doing currently, or I've finished it, so we can have a quick look at that. And if I look at my tools and look at module info, you will see a red shield. See the green shields and see that red shield there. Doesn't like that. The software on the supervisor on this PC doesn't like that. Everything else is green, but it doesn't like that red shield, so I can't use it basically currently. So what I'm going to do is make that red shield yellow, and how I do that is changing the system properties for the supervisor. So if I go into my file system and go into system home here, we should probably never ever go into, and this defaults here. Again, I wouldn't expect you to ever go into this, and see this system.properties here. I'm going to load that up, and I know it's near the bottom, so let's scroll down, and it's this line here. See how it's got the hash sign before the Niagara? That means it's commented out. So I'm going to remove that hash sign and I'm going to change it to low. Put that space back in again, and it's just telling you low warnings are there. Option will be removed in a future release, medium and high, and I'm using 4.10 at the moment. So I'm going to save that up here, and now I've got to reboot it. So I'm going to just log off properly and close window, and I'm going to reboot it again. So that's my supervisor rebooting, or my software on my PC rebooting, and then we'll go back into that station or the platform first. So we're using 4.10, as you can see up there, version 4.10. And if I go now to tools and go to module info, you will see that that red is now a yellow, which is fine for our supervisor, but not fine for the station. It will still be red on the station. So we've got to change it on the station. Everything else is green. It's just that there on the station, that I want on the station. That particular jar file I want on my station. So to do that, we go into platform and we go to file transfer client, and we're on 4.10 there. I'm just going to go up one folder because I just want to put that folder over to this side. So we're in modules currently, and I want to be in system home read and defaults. I'll start at the top there, defaults, and I've got system properties there. I'm going to copy that across to this side, so it's now there, so I can edit it. That's the only reason I'm copying it across, is so I can edit it. So I'm now going to go into there, so drive C and Niagara 4.1, and you're there. So let's open up that and scroll down to the bottom. Where are you? You're there. Take that out, put low there for the moment. Now I'm not advising you to do this, so I was just looking at that down there, that's all. But it helps you use your own modules that you've made in the controller on 4.10. So now I'm going to just take that and I'm going to copy it across, back across to the station. So it has slightly changed in bytes. Yes to all. And now I'm going to reboot the station, and that's going to take a bit of a while, so I'm going to put you on pause while I reboot the station. Right, so that's would have rebooted now, so let's go into the platform. I'm the application director, so the station's running. Come on, load up. Yeah, that's running. Niagara mods license, that's to do with my reflow. It's got reflow there, as a matter of fact. I can show you that in a bit, and my station information, and it is my IOs. So that's now running. So let's go into the station. And my drivers, my software, use wire sheet for software. My software, naturally it's not connected yet to the site, but I've wrote the software for it. So I'm going to now look for biz and just take something from that and bring it across, and it now works. So that's one of my modules in biz, digital combination module. Let's put some other stuff up. The multiplexers there, so a DIM6 module. A Sonte DIM6 and a DIM24. And then my utilities, valve exercise utility. So that's a module in there for my valve exercise. So this is naturally working on 4.10 now. HVAC thermal store level. These are modules that you can't get anywhere else. These are purely being written for items that I use. Rotate PX, that's basically, we'll rotate the pages, the PX pages, in case you've got one monitor and you want to just have them rotating every now and again. That's the software for that. And the valve exercise extension. I've already got valve exercise there, haven't I? What am I missing from that? Okay, I need to look at that later. Very rare I use that anyway. I use all the others. Okay, so that's showing you how to put a module on. So tools, module info. You'd see it's now yellow. And I'm using 4.10. Normally it wouldn't allow that module, but it's allowing it now because I've changed this. I've changed it to a low module signing in my supervisor, of course, and in my station, so they all work fine now. Let's just show you a little bit of this. So I did it two ways. I did my normal software that I would normally do for them. Gas boilers, heating scheduler, normal run-of-the-mill stuff. Click on meters, the meter stuff there. Two boilers, two buffer tanks there for domestic hot water, pumps, AHU1 underfloor demand, some cold water tanks. I've already seen that one. Frost protections, they're just adjustable, that they can adjust there. Monitoring, overrides, schedules, we don't need any of that. Value time clocks, an adjustments page. But now let's show it you in Reflow. Let's go to Reflow. It's probably better running Reflow from a web browser, so I presume I could put in that in my web browser. So open up, let's just close these down. And 192.168.1.123, and let's see if it works with that password. So Reflow service is now working. So we've got our safety boxes here, our temperatures, which they're all graph out once we're using the graphs. The reason they're in red is because of the temperature sensors aren't connected. Boiler flow return, it will look nicer, of course, once it's got all the details on there, all the connections. Alarm console, building. So pumps, heating system, I can click on that, boiler 1, brings up the boiler. Equipment, underfloor manifolds, if there's a demand there. Back to equipment, frost protection. This is the stuff that it serves, the device is served by the frost protection. Let's have a look at the pumps. Pump information. Yeah, just pressurization, scuba tank. So that's all the equipment shown. Cat 5 tank. Hot water. AHU. Pumps, we looked at that. VT heating. Season control. For mode for winter, summer, autumn modes. We're currently in winter because it thinks it's minus 3,276 outside. It's not connected. There's a Niagara page there. What have I done on my Niagara page? Probably the same, yeah, same as the front page that I've already done for weather forecast. It should be a 5-day or 7-day weather forecast. Histories, we won't have any histories, but normally you would get your graph come up here, but we don't have any histories yet. Look nice once it's all we've already done equipment, we've done the building, heating system, meters, schedulers, 3 schedulers, alarms we've already looked at, and the home page. Okay, but we didn't want to show you about this, we wanted to show you about the modules, which I have done. So you know now how to change your module settings on the station and the supervisor if you want to use a module that you've got yourself that won't work on 4.10 or 4.11 or 4.9, I think, for that matter. Alright, thank you for watching. If you don't mind, can you subscribe for me please, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.